What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Bet with the Boys. Today is Monday Night Football, October the 14th, and our best bets.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil anything, but we gave out the pick for Monday Night Football on Saturday in that video. We gave down our locks and it fell under the lock category, but we don't want to spoil anything. We still want you watching this video. The least you can do is hit that thumbs up button. See if I can get that animation again. Remember,
Yeah.
popped up on the screen last time. I think that was a once in a lifetime thing, yeah. We got a huge animation like button. But subscribe as well. On the road to 2.1K. Share these videos with your friends. If there's anybody out there that you know sports bet, we were on fire yesterday in the NFL.
Oh, yeah. It was a great time, great day. Coming off college football, the biggest day of the year. It was hyped up to be, and it did have a ton of great games.
Yeah.
The only one that was not a great game was the Texas Oklahoma game. Texas just proved that they are the best team in the country right now, I think. But Oregon, Ohio State was a banger. Tennessee, Florida, unfortunately, was a overtime thriller, but still Tennessee got the win. A lot of great games. LSU, Ole
Lot,
Miss.
yeah, overtime as well. A lot of overtime games. Oregon game did not disappoint at all. Did you watch that?
Now I watched the highlights.
Crazy game. I was watching that live. We were on Oregon. A lot of overtime games, and now next weekend is the third Saturday of October, and we know what that means. Tennessee versus Bama. Neither team's looking too sharp right now. The opening line is Tennessee plus 2.5 at home. We remember what happened last time these two teams met in Neyland Stadium. Um, Nick Saban was still the coach for Alabama, and it came down to a knuckleball field goal to win it for the Vols. And then the rest was history as we put the goalpost and buried it in the bottom of the Tennessee River.
It was a great day. One of the
Me
greatest days of
personally,
my
I
life.
did that. I did that.
Yeah, I just walked behind while he carried the entire goalpost. It's pretty
Yeah,
pretty inspirational.
yeah, by myself.
Hmm.
Smoked a cigar for the victory. But hey, I said we were on fire. Tom was on fire this weekend. Told you guys, you want to know all the ins and outs of betting, so you bring somebody on that's ancient. And he did not disappoint, dude. He was on fire. He said Caleb Williams under passing yards. He said it would take him 2 games to throw for that. Well, I think he's only got 16 left, so it's gonna be a bad next game for him. But it
Yeah,
did
yeah.
cash.
Yeah, my father, great sport. I mean, it's genetics, guys. You follow sports betting. It's just like a NBA son. You know, Clay Thompson's dad played. I'm a sports better, and my dad is a great sports better. My
He
father is a
really
good
did
better.
kill it. He had Rattler to throw a pick. He locked up the Falcons -6. I thought that was the biggest trap game on the spread, but I got too cute with it, and I didn't lock it up or anything, but I leaned. We don't do leans on the channel, but I did kind of lean toward the Panthers in that one, and he locked it up. Thankfully, got the W. The consensus pick, we had the Steelers -3. They just dominated. That was
Yeah,
nice.
and the Lions, man, that was a butt whooping for the Cowboys. Talking about a revenge game from last year. I don't really believe in revenge games, but I do believe that the Lions can just run the ball. Two great running backs. Then they got Jared Goff. When he's not getting pressured, he's a top five quarterback in the league.
Remind us to fade the Cowboys next week after playing the Lions, because teams that play the Lions are 0-3, I think, this
0 and
season.
4.
Is
0
it
and
now
4.
0-4?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on that once this year. We just discovered it. And the Lions just play a nasty game of football. They just pound the rock and beat you up, leave your team in shambles. Everybody's on the IR, injury report. They're just like soaking in the ice baths, trying to recover, and they just can't do it. The Lions are that team, and all led by Dan Campbell.
Can you believe that? If you'd have told me 3 years ago the Lions were the bully of the NFL, I would
Yeah.
have thought something happened. We moved to an alternate timeline. And you said Jared Goff was playing the best football of his career for the Lions, and they were beating everybody up. I mean,
A perfect game, dude. He had a
crazy. Yeah.
perfect game.
Yeah.
He did get bailed out by a penalty in that game. He threw an incompletion and it came back or something.
Yeah. But still, I mean,
Yeah, that's incredible.
yeah.
That's like throwing a perfect game of baseball. I would say that's just as hard, honestly.
And it's not like he's throwing screens, every
Yeah.
play. He's throwing it downfield.
Yeah, he's not doing what Jaden Daniels did to start his season. No disrespect to Jaden Daniels or anything, but he is throwing the ball downfield, like you said. He's got
Yeah,
targets everywhere.
yeah.
But all right, so yeah, your dad killed it. He had Spencer Rattler to throw a pick, which happened. Not sure the odds on that. Um, I missed on that Jaguars and Bears game. The Jaguars are so disappointing.
Well, I mean, they come off a 37-point performance. They go to London where they're actually comfortable, more comfortable than any other team. They're actually staying this week and playing another game there.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, the Bears, I mean, maybe they're just good. Maybe that defense and Caleb Williams starting to figure it out, and the Jaguars just can't stop a nosebleed.
maybe so. I'm gonna have to downgrade the Jags for sure. All right, so if you want to support the channel, $2.99 a month. I actually get excited when people join the channel. You get a shout out and everything if you want it. If you don't want us to, you can make a note. But it's a great way to support the channel. It's only $3. It's less than a Starbucks cup of coffee. Every single day, like I said, I get excited about it. It helps the channel grow. Lets us know that you guys are supporting us.
Yeah, and if you can't do that, guys, please do like and subscribe. That also really helps us out. The two biggest ways that you can help us out is join the channel or subscribe, share this video with your friends who like sports or sports betting or both. uh, I can't recommend those Sunday videos enough. We have a good time doing them, going through every NFL game if you've not watched any of those videos yet. um, and my dad will be back next week as well, so
Yeah, we made enough money. We're gonna fly them in again.
yeah.
We're gonna
But
jump.
speaking of flying in, this is our best bet for today. The Jets plus 2.5. I
We
know you're
locked it up
thinking,
on we locked it up on Sunday at 2.5.
yeah, yeah, um, yeah. That's another benefit of watching those videos. You get the NFL and Monday night pick, in advance.
Yeah. So everybody knows that Robert Sala got fired. Should he have been fired? I don't know. I think
No,
it's I think it's crazy to fire a coach, right? Like you were saying, before you have a chance to play a division team for the number one spot in the division.
yeah, I
Like
mean,
it's
like,
they're not out of it by any means.
no, I mean they are a missed field goal away from being 3-2, leading the division.
The bottom line is you got to stop running stairs before the game if you're the coach. I can't stress that enough. Any NFL coaches out there watching this video, stop doing cardio at the stadium the morning of the games. It's a bad look. And the trend is not very good in your favor. But all right, so I genuinely just don't know why people are taking the Bills in this spot. Like, do you actually watch football? Is my question. If you're taking the Bills in this game, the I know they just fired their coach, and the benefits of firing your coach is now that the whole team's got to be accountable. So it makes the team, play for their jobs. Basically, the defense is going to be fired up in this game. Um, Aaron Rodgers might be able to throw the ball downfield now because nobody's going to be restraining him, holding him back. I think they're going to spread the ball out, get creative with the play call, and the defense will step up. And like you said, we locked this up on Sunday at 2.5, and I think the spread's at 1 now on DraftKings.
Run the ball. That's the biggest thing the Jets can do. They're 32nd, last place in the league in rush yards per game, and 30th in rushing per carry, yards per carry. That's just been the big hindrance. What you said about Robert Saleh getting fired, the biggest move I think they made was changing offensive coordinators. No longer is Nathaniel Hackett calling the plays.
Hmm.
He's still on the staff, but they have a new play caller. Aaron Rodgers needs to kind of bend to emotion, at least a little bit of motion before the snap, like he was doing in Green Bay, that led him to two more MVPs. He had the two previous MVPs in the system he's trying to run now, the West Coast, no motion. You just, get to the line, get the play call or play clock all the way down to one and snap it. But he needs to get into the modern NFL where he's got some motion, and you can see he can play amazing football, back to back MVPs when he does that. So hopefully, this new offensive coordinator will have a little bit more of the new age offense in his game plan. But yeah, I agree. I think the Jets offense is going to be much better in this game. And like we said, these are still even teams in my opinion. The Bills have blown out, bad teams. They got blown out by the Texans. The Jets defense is not going to allow the Bills to just run the score up. So I think this is going to be a middle scoring game. I don't think it's going to be anything like, 13-10, but I think it could be somewhere around, 21-17. I think the Jets get it done.
Yeah, speaking of lower scoring games, we crushed that Bengals and Giants game under last night. If you saw the short as well, just another win we got under our belt yesterday. But one more thing I wanted to add, just off the top of my head, last year when the Raiders got rid of their coach, right? Last year,
Yeah.
Antonio Pierce came in, and then they just dominated the next game. Um,
Against the Chiefs,
Jeff's
wasn't it?
I can't remember who it was, but I know they won. And then a few years ago, Jeff Saturday coming in and taking over. Was it Chuck Pagano? Pagano
No, it
the
was Frank
or
Reich.
yeah, that's right. They're the same dudes, right?
Yeah,
Basically the same dudes. But
yeah,
yeah, Jeff Saturday came in and got it done, even though it was just for one game. It proves that these teams can get up, and I think the Panthers did it lately too. So, and
quarterback. But
if the I mean, yeah, quarterback play, but when they fired their coach, I thought it was like 2 years ago, and the same thing happened. But
oh yeah, maybe
maybe, but I mean, I'm just saying, if the Panthers can do
also
it,
Frank Reich.
yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, anyways, we'll go ahead and get this out. Like I said, if you watched the Sunday video, this pick was no surprise. You kind of knew where we were going with this, and there's non-sharp moves on them. The public's all over the Bills. The public, I don't know if they actually watch football and why you're betting the Bills. I need a good reason. So let me hear it in the comments if you are on the Bills, and just let me know why.
yeah. I mean, obviously, it makes a lot of sense to pick the Bills if you're just, looking at the records. And I mean, even if you're watching football, the Jets have not looked good. But I think this is the perfect spot for the books to rake up money, and we're going to be right along with them.
Yeah, or if you're just reading the headlines that Robert Saleh got fired. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, we'll get the video out and uploaded for you guys. Thanks for the support. Once again, hit that like and subscribe button for us. Can't stress that enough. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you guys. Have a great day.